Good evening and welcome to another video on All How That Out. Tonight we are going for a lager. It's an alcohol-free lager. Which one is it? It's this one. It is New World Lager from Drop Bear Beer Co. And it weighs in at 0.5% ABV. And that's pretty much all I can tell you because there is bugger all information on the bottle on this one. You've got a nice big green space where you'd usually get some information. You've got a bit of blurb there about the drop bears being carnivorous cousins of the koala. And you've got less than 25 calories in the bottle for those of you who are watching the waistline post-Christmas like myself. Can't indulge in too much alcohol, so I was indulging in lots of food. So this might help me rein in a little bit. Anyway, it's a lager. It's Drop Bear Beer Co. And the other beers that I've had from them, the Tropical IPA and the Yuzu Pale, have been absolutely brilliant. So I expect this one to be good as well. So we're going to go straight into it. And we're going to open it up. It's a lively one. Caught that just. Got a wet leg. So the pour is back to front. I'm using the wrong hand. Wow. 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 That's lively. That's. Yeah. That is a Hogman pour, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Super lively. You've got the opposite ratio of head to beer. Let's see what we can do about that. It's been kept freezing cold in the fridge. It's not been shaken. It's definitely not had the shaken not stirred approach that James Bond likes on his martinis. It's been kept nice and still. Anyway, let's try and eke a little bit more beer into that. We may be here a while, ladies and gents, so this next section of the video might be on fast forward. I could sit and waffle at you, check how you are, make sure you're all well and looking after yourselves in these crazy COVID times. Let's do that. How are you? What have you been up to? Doing anything good over the new year? Hope so. Hope you've been staying indoors and enjoying yourself with good beer, good food, and hopefully your family, good company. So I live at home with a chef. My wife is a chef. I've been eating like a king over Christmas. It's been absolutely wonderful. I had a 10-year-old. I said I've not had one, but I've got a 10-year-old. He's been thoroughly enjoying himself over Christmas and New Year with his Xbox and all his games and driving us generally balmy. And I've been playing some Minecraft. If anyone out there plays Minecraft, drop me something in the comments section below. Let me know if you're as geeky as me. And yeah, let's try and pour some more beer. So, go carefully. Really lively, this one. Really lively. It's growing. It's like being on the scene of Ghostbusters. So there we are. I'll have a flake, some sauce, some sprinkles and everything. So I've got a very lively batch of the New World Lager. Let's see what we can get. I mean, we can see the beer. It's ever so slightly cloudy. You've got about 6 feet of head. But the lager looks good. I like the look of it. It's bound to be well carbonated, let's be honest. Yeah, I like the look of the lager. The head, not so much. It's hanging around, much like the snow outside. If you've got snow out there, let me know. We've had quite a bit over the last few days up in the West Midlands. It's been quite nice. My son built a snowman, thoroughly enjoyed it, stuck a carrot on its nose, stole all sorts out of the kitchen to make arms and eyes and you name it. I was going to lend him some bottle caps, but he made his snowman quite small. They wouldn't have worked. Anywho, let's go for a whiff. The head smells like lager. It smells promising actually. It does have that yeasty, bready thing going on it, but it's got green hops. It's got that Pilsner thing going on quite nicely as well. Yeah, I like the smell of that head. The head smells nice. Smells like lager should. Let's see if we can get through that head and try the beer. Cheers. Ooh, that's different. That is different. Let me get a little bit more. And I'll explain why it's different in a sec. Look at that. I give it a tiny drop of beer and the head grows exponentially. So, it does have lager bloodlines, but it's so much more than that. It's slightly smoky. I didn't get any of that on the nose. There was no clue. It's quite powerful. It's a robust flavour as well. Does not have that super sweet malt either, and I'm so thankful for that. Drop Bear do something really, really good with their beers because you've got none of that super sweet malt. And that's the one thing that puts me off a lot of the generics, shall we say. This is robust, full flavoured. It's quite bitter as lagers go. The hops are there, but it's really robust, full strength flavour. No clue it's 0.5% ABV. If this was not gassy as hell, it would be absolutely brilliant. The carbonation on the beer when I'm getting it though is really good. It's more than medium, but it's not too much. It just doesn't pour particularly well. This batch doesn't anyway. But flavour-wise, that's bang on. It's hoppy, it's bitter, and it's unusual for a lager to be particularly hoppy, but this one is green, grassy, slightly smoky, like I say. Really nice. Different, like I say, as well, but very, very nice with it. I like that. Took me a while to get there, but I like it. Nice. So, Drop Bear Beer Co. New World Lager. What do I think of you? Well, before I tell you that, we're going to consult the aid memoir from Untapped. It has a fairly meagre 28 check-ins and an average of 3.17. We're going to make that 29 today, obviously. That's a really low number, and they really should be shouting it from the rooftops of how good their beer is, because it really is rather good. So, let's go to my scoreboard of joy. And then we'll judge it on the 5 pillars of looks, aroma, body, taste, and finish. So, the beer itself looks really good. It's slightly hazy. It's the right sort of straw-like colour, pale straw, with very good carbonation in the beer. It just pours a bit crazy. The result of that is, though, it's got a head that hangs around for absolutely ages. It's not particularly consistent or compact, but we really don't care when the beer underneath is very, very good. It looks spot on. It's going to get a full point from me for that. The aroma, now we've got rid of most of the head. Let's have a closer whiff. It is hoppy. It's got that Pilsner thing going on. Bready, yeasty. Slightly too much yeast for my nose, but it's still very, very good. I'm going to give it a little bit of a drop on the points, but only by a little bit. It's going to get the 0.75. Body. Light to middling, spot on. It works with a lager. It's just the right consistency. You don't want them heavy, but you don't want them sort of thin as water. So yeah, this is just about right. Taste. Now, we all know taste is king or queen or some other regal position. It's the top thing that we look for when we're trying beer, and this has got it. It's not a lager as you know it. It's something a little bit more, and it's a little bit different. It might take you some getting used to. Like I say, it's got some really robust, strong flavours going on. You've got a nice presence from the hops, ever so slightly bitter, a little bit smoky. I like it. If more lager tasted like this, I might never have tried real ale. Yeah, there we go. Full point for me on the taste and the finish. The bitterness hangs around. The hops are there. None of that malt. Certainly none of that sweet malt that I really have grown to dislike in alcohol-free beers. This is completely bereft of that, and that is a good thing. This is a really good finish. Bitter, hoppy, great. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's going to get a 1, which gives me, well, there's no real maths required. It's 4 3/4 out of 5 on my score sheet of joy. So yeah, the pour aside, very, very tasty beer. So we are going to say, we're at the point of the video where I'm going to say, ladies and gents, that's been the beer. Down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of as you wish. And we'll go back to the point earlier in the video. Hope you're all okay, keeping safe, staying well. And I'm going to go upload the video for your viewing pleasure. It's been the beer. I've been me. Catch you again soon. Bye.